Don't censor me.
You can't censor
God,
him.
you say we don't get censored, but here you are censoring me.
I think it was a
Hold on, my
reasonable
tables
request.
my tables.
You know,
aerodynamics are off over here.
I think maybe that just speaks to us more, that the tables are off, because we're a little off. We're a little off in the head.
No, dude. Okay, I was thinking about something today. This is not a joke. Like, actually,
Yeah.
it's gotten a little better. Obviously, now that I'm a little older, but I just don't make good decisions.
Really?
Like, I feel like now. Okay, I feel like now it's like before it was like most of the time I made terrible decisions. Now I'm a little older, but it's still not good. I would say it's like 50-50.
Dude, it's the last few days I've just felt chaotic, and I just wanted to.
You have been a little chaotic.
I wanted to make some bad decisions.
But I just feel like there's a lot of things now. Like, do you remember, like, I'm saying when I first moved up here, remember I would get off work because I work at Dickies, and I literally get off at like 9, and I would drive to Eugene. I would drive 3 hours just to party for a night. Like,
then
just
come back.
And it was just, I'm saying, like, stuff like that, or like meant thousands. That's just an example. Like, all of that. I don't do that obviously anymore, but I'm saying,
dude,
I just find myself just not most of the time taking the better route.
Men don't generally make the best decisions off the rip. I think that we don't fully grow up. You know,
I feel like it's going to take at least till I'm like 30 something. Where I'm like,
I think even then, dude, like my bad decisions just have like less.
They go dormant.
That they have less parental, like, because before if you made bad decisions, it was like oh, like my parents are gonna find out. Now it's just I'm just fucking myself over. A lot of it is just like money shit. Like I'll just be like, I'll buy this. And it's like, why did I do that?
Well, like no, I was at work today, and this is why I thought of this. Like I was at work today. It was raining. I was like, fuck this, dude. I have this like trailer jacked up, and I'm like, I take all the wheels off and shit. And like there's guys because it's at a bay and they're driving a forklift on it, and so it's kind of moving a little bit. And I didn't have a jack stand under it. And I'm like, fuck it. And like, I'm like, what? And then like, so this thing's wobbling. I don't have a jack stand. If it falls, I'm dead. And I was doing it and I didn't put one under. And then I'm driving away. I'm like, what is wrong with me? Like, I'm not kidding you. I was just like, I don't want to fucking do it. And I just didn't do it.
Today.
Like, what the fuck? What is wrong with me?
Dude, today was a weird day, man. I'm not saying it's the full moon or whatever. I know people get weird about that.
Yeah, don't bring that up. That's stupid.
What do you mean? That's a real thing, dude. Okay. Hold on.
You never thought that you were never a firm believer in that.
No, I'm not talking about astrology shit. I'm saying,
okay.
Aaron's mom would be like, she said that like, cause she worked at a hospital. She said full moon night, double, triple the fucking people, dude. It's weird. It's when shit gets chaotic and it gets a little crazy.
You don't think that could be a coincidence? Like maybe the full moon when there was a lot of people dying or something?
I'm saying statistically, I don't think it lies. I'm saying today was chaotic.
Okay. Across what time?
You almost killed yourself and knew about it.
No, I'm just saying.
And you're not suicidal. I'm not saying you are.
No,
but at the moment, you're just like, fuck it.
I'm saying, but in that moment, I'm saying like, for whatever reason, I'm just like, fuck it. I don't care. I'm like, and then I'm driving, I'm like, why didn't I just fucking slide a jack stand there? That's what I'm talking about.
No,
like, I
get it.
Sometimes, like, I don't know what's wrong with me.
I just don't care.
I just don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Dude, there have been a few times where I'm like backing up a bus. It's like, I'm probably going to hit that. It's like, fuck it. Just click. Let's hope I clear it. And it's like, why didn't you just get out and look?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, and somehow, I think it was just because we keep getting away with it for so long.
Yeah.
At some point,
I just feel like, okay, I thought of this today too. This is actually a really good point. I don't know if this correlates, but it's just something funny. So I think a lot of the times when I say fuck it, it's just like I roll the dice too much. And there's times I don't have to roll the dice, but I just choose to. And is there a reason though? Okay, and I think I'm not kidding you. I like gambling.
Yes.
And there's a lot of people who don't like gambling who make very quick, very decisive, smart decisions. Mm-hmm. And I just don't care. And I'm like, I'll just take a chance. Maybe it has something to do with that.
And what is the ultimate gamble if not your own life?
I didn't mean like that. I was just saying.
I'm just saying that's what you're doing.
Maybe that trait has something to do with the fact that I like rolling the dice so much.
No, 100%. See, yeah. I'm not the biggest gambler.
If I'm not at the casino, I'm still at the casino.
I'm not like the biggest gambler money wise. Like, I'll go out there and I'll spend some shit. You definitely, I think you have a lot more luck in that aspect than I do as far as gambling goes. Cause dude, I've seen you be like down 800 beans and you're like, hey, I'm going to do one more. And then you fucking get it all back. And
slots are kind of a money pit. You have to be able to throw like $400 or $500. But
oh yeah,
blackjack. If I'm sitting down at the blackjack table for a while, when I went with Trevor and Eddie, I cashed out. I would stay at the same table for 3.5 hours, dude.
Damn,
3.5 hours. I went through. They rotated all the dealers until that same guy that came back. I'm like, hey, what's up? He's like,
He
you're
had his
still here.
lunch?
He's
His
like,
break?
you're still here. I'm like, yeah. Deal me in, Big Pap.
Yeah, I'm a big. I think the word "fuck it" is going to come before I die somehow. 100%. I'm gonna be like, "Fuck it."
It's a dangerous phrase.
It's that.
It's all about context because I believe there is times. Yes, I'm a firm believer in saying "fuck it," but there are very inappropriate times you probably shouldn't say "fuck it."
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. But my life.
I'm just in a habit of it. So
Yeah, no, I think it's a lot of. It seemed like a good idea at the time. That's what
Yeah.
it is.
ooh, welcome back, Slapdicks. This is Brian Lunchtime episode.
106, 7. I don't even fucking know. God, they're all just sliding together like a big. What is it? A banana split. Hate those things.
First and foremost, I want to start with our sponsors, Aperture Oceans, bringing ideas and ads.
To life. It's 106, by the way.
And also want to shout out Live Stallion, Never Be Tamed, a wellness and fitness page started by ATLT's own Brandon Badiato. You can look him up on Instagram. Brandon spelled the usual way, Badiato, Battiato. Streams Monday through Friday. Jack, take it away.
Got Moles, if you have moles in the Puget Sound area, servicing northern Seattle to southern Tacoma. They are your premier mole exterminator using chemical-free methods, and they are the winner of the number one something from the National Mole Association. So that's pretty fucking cool. Yeah, so check them out.
Do they have like people who like compete for that or something?
Who can catch the most moles?
How,
Does have a
is
fucking cage of moles?
How
and
is
they
that?
gotta
How
go
is that regulated? You just send them their skulls.
I feel like you'd get like a big sandbox.
How many paws did they send us in Puget Sound this month? What?
You're a little down on your paw quota.
No.
I feel like, is that how you, like, you know, in World War II, you know, you take a scalp, you know? Is that...
Did they do that? I thought that was Native Americans did that.
No, because remember in the movie with Brad Pitt, you know, and I want me my Nazi scalps.
Inglourious Bastards.
Glorious Bastards. Yeah, he wanted the
I don't
scalps.
think everyone did that. I think that was just maybe they were hunting Nazis. So I think that was
Gotcha.
it.
Well, they are hunting moles. So I'm saying, do they take a paw, a fucking, you know?
I would say a paw, but each mole has 4 paws.
Thank you.
Well, because you could cheat the numbers by sending. Oh, I sent 4, but that's actually from one body.
Well, I think they could see if it was like driver side, passenger side.
or like
you know?
like shoes. One you can tell if it's the left or the right.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
Is
Because
that-
their thumbs would be on the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could.
Unless you just chop the thumbs off.
Yeah. I guess you could. Dude, back.
Do you think they
like,
have pinkies?
I don't know. I'm assuming. Well, the paw. I'm not gonna act like I know what I'm talking about. Oh, dude, back in that time, World War II time, I feel like it would have been one thing I would have loved the way you could ship anything. Dude, I'm not kidding you. People were sending entire motorcycles through the U.S. Post Office. I'm not kidding. I'm saying people overseas would just send part by part. They'd send, all you do is slap a sticker on it and they'd fucking send it. You don't have to do all this bullshit.
I feel like it's still pretty. I mean, you just crate it up now, right? You can still ship anything.
You know, I'm saying back then you just like helmet,
Oh,
sticker,
just
here.
you didn't have to box it.
No, you have to do anything.
Yeah.
Sticker, here, take
Yeah.
it, bam, ship.
you
have to
can still
have to
do that
a
on
thing.
like a potato, I believe. No,
That helps us. That's great. Produce. You don't see my point?
I see your point. You can
I'm
slap
saying
a
that's
stamp
pretty
on it.
cool. That's just pretty cool.
I just don't know how many stamps you have to do to ship a motorcycle.
Oh, tons. This guy in Pawn Stars did it.
No shit.
Yeah, he said his father. It was a Sarah Lee. It was like the 1940s from Belgium. It was a really rare bike, and they literally only made it for like 2 months because the Germans invaded and shut down the factory. His dad found one and shipped everything back part by part, like the whole tire and wheel, like just
Part by part. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought you meant like one big motorcycle and you just put a fuck ton of stamps.
No,
on it.
he took it apart and just mailed like you have to.
That's fucking smart.
box
I mean, I
it.
guess we can still do it. We just have to box it up now. But I definitely get what you're saying. Thing is with that, I just want to see like, I'd want to talk to a postal worker at the time. Like, what's the weirdest thing you got? Just like a human leg or something.
Well, I think I don't know if my facts are right on this, but I'm saying until it was like early 1900s, like it wasn't that long ago. You could ship like people.
just like a baby.
Yeah, dead ass.
Where do you need to ship a baby? You can still ship a cat. I'm serious.
Oh yeah, you could do that. Yeah. I think that's a little inhumane, but
You sedate it. You know, fucking it doesn't know what's up.
like heroin or something.
I was thinking like an
He just opened the
antidepressant or
box. He's
something.
just OD with like a spoon.
little ball of foil and a syringe and a lighter. Like, that's why they got rid of the cat.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Something I want to talk about this week that has been on my mind. I just wanted to ask you. So everyone, or most people, or actually not. I don't fucking know the statistics. Most people have had sex, right? Cool, great, good for you. Now there are little branches off that. I want to talk about phone sex today. Okay, and that doesn't always necessarily mean on the phone. It could be FaceTime or texting.
No, I think sexting is texting. Phone sex is on the phone. Like, hello.
Okay, gotcha. So,
Hello, let me see that poopa.
yeah. So, like, are you into that, or what is your stance?
Okay, here's the thing. I personally just can't.
It's not.
I just can't. Like,
for me.
I. There's been times where I was like, okay, but as I'm saying things, I'm like, this just doesn't feel.
Yeah.
This isn't help. This is making me actually less into this.
Yeah.
It's different when you're in your head. You're like, oh, this is gonna be.
Yeah. You're like,
and then you're sitting there like, oh, I just want you to fuck me.
Yeah.
And you're like, it's just weird. It's weird when you're saying it. Like, it's different. Like, hey, when you're actually having sex with someone in person, I could ease into that. That's a little easier than. But on the phone, when that's all it is, it's just like because I hate hearing myself talk. But if it's something sexual, I can't. I can't see that as being like hot.
Fuck you, baby.
I can't. I want to suck on your titties, and then
I'm gonna go,
and then you're like pausing, and you're like, okay, wait a second. Yeah, and you're just like, yeah. So, I don't know. It's just I don't know.
The thing that I found is like the few times I have indulged, I wasn't even like. It's like I'm doing my laundry and then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna put it. Like I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Like,
it's like, yeah. It's like, I want you to finger my clit. Yeah, I will.
Yeah,
I will.
What I hate is that like I lose like I kind of lose my role. I kind of lose where I'm going with it, and then it's like, and then I'm going to suck on your toes or something, And
yeah,
it's like I hate the and then I'm gonna, and it's like, how about we just do it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If I'm going to, I'm saying sexting is always the best way to go because it's like reading it. It's like when you're reading it, it's up to the other person's translation of how it's going to be said or whatever, and it goes perfectly because that's how they interpret it.
Mystery.
And it's perfect because that's how in their head they want to receive it. Yeah. So it's perfect.
It's
think about
perfect. Besides the fact that there is
like, would you like if you like when girls are reading because they like dark books or whatever, they're reading books. Would they like the dark like weird sexual books or something like that? Like girls get off to that kind of thing.
There's a guy that's on the cover of like most of those. His name's like Jorge or no
Jorge. Jorge the landscaper. He's on all the covers.
No, fucking damn it, Alex.
It's not racist because I'm brown.
Yeah,
I was gonna say no. Here's the thing. Like, would a person rather read that said sexual act or have an audiobook? And someone's like, yeah, and then they went into the barn, had sexual intercourse, put his hand on her left breast. Like, I don't know. I'm just saying, I think reading it is better.
I recently read a little thing about this on Twitter for some reason. So, a lot of porn is for guys, right? It's mainly men around guys. You know what? Into the secret life of women here, most women like a story, They like a...
yeah, I know that.
Yeah. So, actually, what's very popular, if Twitter is correct, I don't fucking know. Just what I read. What's very popular is like audio porn, like audiobook porn. And they like kind of lay out the story like, oh, this is Jeff. This is Macy. They met at fucking Target. They both reached for the same thing, a toothpaste. She's feeling a little giddy. He asked
That's
for...
That's weird.
No, I'm saying... No, I don't know about that. I've never listened to it. I'm saying, but it's like a story that unfolds.
I get it,
because guys are like...
We're visual.
Well, guys are just instantly fucking horny. That's
not always true.
Well, a lot of the time.
In a typical scenario, yes.
A lot of the time, it does not take much for a man to get aroused, I don't think. Girls, you got to ease into it. You got to, filter through that, that maze. And so the story helps.
I think that's a little odd. I mean, of course, I'm not saying if you do, if you want to listen to audio thing, I just feel like, I don't know, I'm missing something there, I feel like. I don't know.
So here's the thing. So on top of the phone sex thing, even in person, like
I just feel awkward if I'm doing it, dude. If I'm saying,
but I feel bad because if they're being like, oh my god, like I just want to fuck,
and you're just like, oh yeah.
I'm like, yes, please, like, like I'm not gonna be like, but then I feel like I have to talk dirty back.
But the biggest thing is when you say it yourself in your own mind, you're like, this sounds not hot at all.
I know, but then you can like feel them. They're just like, oh, and it's like, okay, this is working.
And then like your go-to. Does that feel good? Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
does that
it
feel
does.
good? Yeah, I bet it does.
feels great.
Yeah, I bet it does. Yeah, I bet.
I bet it does. Yeah. Does that feel good?
I just feel like
Oh my
I
God.
just feel like I don't feel awkward doing it. I just feel like the way it comes out of my mouth when I hear myself say it, I'm like, to me it sounds awkward me saying it. I don't know.
I definitely.
That's why phone sex I've never been a fan of.
No, I mean, I'll do it. Like,
Okay, I believe you.
no, I'm saying like if they want it, I'm just saying I'm not gonna be the one that's like, hey,
No, yeah, I'm not gonna be like, hey,
fucking-
call me really quick, you free?
yeah, you up? Yeah, no, where I'm going is it's just even like I'm not a silent guy. Like, no, I want there to be some
Like a grizzly bear?
No, just a guy moans, girl moans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that. That makes sense. Yeah, but I think the phone is just completely different.
Oh yeah,
Like I think sexting, you can't go wrong because then you have time to think and
but you
articulate.
have what I don't like is that girls talk and they tell each other everything. It's like, oh, it's gonna be. I know it's gonna be read by someone else.
That's true.
Yeah.
I haven't thought of that.
Yeah, 'cause-
I haven't thought about that as much as I should have.
Because then it's like you're fucking touching it. It's like there's a proof.
Because
You fucking
what's
said it.
weird? What's weird?
And you're in the zone.
What's
you know?
weird is like I wouldn't show anyone like that if I've ever done that. Like I'm not gonna go up to my friend, dude, look at this. But girls do that. I don't
girls do that all the time.
fuck.
I've heard girls even show each other like,
They're beavers. That too.
well, they're very comfortable with that.
Yeah.
Which I'm comfortable with the guys but we played sports, so it's not weird. But you can always tell the kid who didn't play, who was homeschooled,
yeah.
because like,
You'd have to go somewhere to get changed.
yeah, because like, dude, okay, for some reason,
Oh.
for me, and I think most guys are like that. It's like if we have to get dressed, I'm just taking off my like it's a dick, whatever. And I'm throwing my
I
clothes.
feel like with guys, it's a lot different than girls.
Girls are very comfortable showing their beefs.
Beeves and boobs and beeves and boobs, yeah. But I'm saying with guys, I feel like it's different because in a guy's like locker room, there's always the guys that are big dick in it, or they have to show off.
I'm saying
little bit.
a room of bros. Like if you and I gotta get well, you and I have lived with each other forever, but I'm saying you and I and some of our buddies, like I'm just gonna get dressed. Like I don't.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
we were
care.
talking about sports, so like that makes sense. High school and
Yeah,
stuff like
but
that.
I'm saying that I think that's why we're comfortable with it. The homeschool kids, they're the ones who walk into the corner, and then get changed.
Well, if
that
I'm
way.
with people I don't know that well, I'm going to do that too.
Yeah, I'm saying with the boys, people you know
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
Well, Garrett once we were playing ping pong, and someone has a video of it. I don't know where it is. It's in slow motion, and the ping pong ball there where they were playing baseball, and basically you use your cock and you slap the ping pong ball like your cock's a bat.
Oh no shit.
And it's in slow motion. Someone has the video, and this was in high school, and he slapped it with his dick, and the ping pong ball goes across the room. It was something.
No shit.
It was
That's
impressive.
impressive.
It was impressive. Yeah,
That's got to be a long dick.
it was impressive.
Go Garrett.
Yeah, go
Shut-
G Bird.
There you go. Say his last name too. I know he just got hired, so he's okay now.
It's a very common name.
Yeah. Garrett.
Well, I guarantee you, if they look him up, they'll spell it wrong.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're good. Well, phone sex. I think that's all we had on that topic. In summary, I just feel like texting's better and a safe option, but that's true.
There's the proof.
There is, that is something.
Yeah.
Because girls tend to show each other all that shit. So
Yeah, I just always found myself like, you ever like been on a phone call and then you're just like walking on the couch and then you're like walking just like you're just doing random shit because you're on the phone call. That's just like how not into it I get. But like if my significant other is into it, fuck yeah, I'll sit down and I'll fucking do it. But like,
yeah, I'll give it a college try.
oh, 100%. I'm open, man. I'll fucking do it.
Dude, I was so I was we have just random jots and things that we randomly
Jack's jots.
we sometimes look just to see what's written to bring up, and this is actually really fucking funny. You wrote this one and I'm surprised.
This one. We're surprised. Thank you. Sorry, continue.
I was gonna say now never mind.
No,
I was
fucking
gonna
do
say
it.
I'm surprised because you read some of the other stuff. I'm just like, what? Okay, why? Okay, that's a good point. Why do we talk to old people in a condescending voice like we talk to a baby? Dude, like they haven't lived a
I
full life.
know, dude. It's
Like-
so fucking weird.
Like, do you want some water? Do you know what you want to get? You want some water?
hi, Grandpa.
How are you?
You want want to Werther's Originals.
Do you need some new tennis balls on your walker?
Yeah.
Do you want to go to the market? Do you want to go outside? Do you want to go for a car ride today?
Yeah.
Like,
I
why do
don't
they
know
talk to
why.
them like
he wasn't in Vietnam.
Like, if they're okay, I understand if they're like a vegetable or something, but like more times than not, they're just old.
I know. And you're
These
like,
people
oh my
have.
God.
These people are way more wise than us. They've lived on this earth for hell. They've lived an
Do they
entire
think they
life.
can't pick up on this?
Yeah, I just don't understand. That's a very good point. I don't know what the fuck
Thank
where
you.
that came from.
No, because I was called out on it for it the other day.
Well, you did it.
Yeah. And
who?
It was I'm not gonna say who, but it was how I talked to
Hi, you're obviously feeble.
Yeah, no, it wasn't even like I just said grandparents as an example. I've noticed I do this just subconsciously.
Everybody does.
Just even in like 40s, 50s. Like I'll fucking I'll just be like, oh my God, hi. But then like I like kind of
Like dumb it down.
Yeah, I hunch down so that we're like at the same height so they like feel more comfortable or some shit. And I'm just like, oh my God, how are you? And I'm like, why am I talking
And you're
like
speaking
this?
so clear. Like it's like customer service voice or something.
Yeah. Dude, it's when
Yeah.
Sales Jack comes out.
Dude, it's so weird. I know exactly what you're talking about because I've met elderly people as well. And I'm like, hi, how are you? I am Isaiah. What is you? I'm like, it's so nice to finally meet you. Like,
Here's the thing though, you get a good response from they're like, oh, you're so sweet.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
So maybe that's why we keep doing it.
Maybe that's why, yeah.
There's a reward function there.
But I'm
It's like-
saying, and then like other people I've watched do it too. And I remember I've thought before, I'm like, why are they talking to them like they're fucking 4? Like
Yeah.
these people understand you.
Are you gonna, if you ever have a child, are you gonna do the baby voice thing?
Hi. I mean, yeah. I think that's a go-to if you have a
No.
little child.
Okay, sorry. I misspoke that question. I have witnessed a few older couples in my day. When they have a child together, they start doing baby talk to each other, and I
No,
think it's the
that's not something that
thing.
I subscribe to.
Yeah,
no.
and it's like, oh, Stacy wants a graham cracker, and it's like,
Okay,
dude, shut the fuck up. You're 45. Just tell him go get me a fucking like. You know what? If that's what you want to do, like by yourself.
Where's your widow shippy cup?
Yeah.
Widow.
Oh, can mommy get a glass of wine? Okay, that actually sounds kind of hot. But
What?
can mommy get a glass of wine? I didn't do it in the baby voice. That's what I was saying.
I don't know about that. But we'll have to
sorry.
talk about that later.
Yeah. Maybe I will. No, I'm saying
Baby voices are hot, huh?
no. I didn't do it in the baby voice.
Hey, you're on thin ice, buddy.
That was in
thin ice, man.
in my head. It came out like the Wolf of Wall Street voice.
We're getting
like-
close to having to edit this out.
No. I'm saying that came out as like in my head, like Margot Robbie on Wolf of Wall Street. Like,
Okay.
And you know what, Daddy? You know, like that. It's like, and you know what, Mommy wants a glass of wine. I'd be like, okay, fuck yeah, I'll pour it.
Are you into that? Calling women mommy? You know what that reminds me of is Project X? Where he's like, what'd you write back? He's like, I want your ass too, mommy. He's like, I want your ass too, mommy. He's like, who talks like that? He's like, me. Shit works. Do you call women mommy?
In the bedroom, no.
Oh, thank God. If you said you did, I'd be like,
No.
You just like, yeah, mommy?
No, I've never said that.
No, sir.
No, sir, not me, no way. No.
I can see you doing that, though.
Thank you. No.
Well, after I don't know.
After I would say that as a joke after someone I've dated.
I've said
for
as a
long
joke,
time.
yeah.
I'm like, hi, mommy. Like, yeah, I'll be funny.
Yeah.
But I'm not like fucking, you know. But I do like to be.
Good mommy. You know what? I feel like people do that who have kids. They'll say that, like,
Yeah.
because they'll be like, oh, yeah, like, hey, do you guys want to help mommy out today? And they're like, how's mommy feel? Does mommy want to hang out with daddy?
Yeah. Okay, I get that.
I don't know why I'm talking like that.
Do you like to be called daddy? I like it.
I don't. Okay, here's the thing. I don't care either way.
Well, no.
Like,
Okay.
I'm not gonna be like, dude, I would love it. You
No.
call me that. But like, I'm like, okay, cool.
I don't come faster if you call me daddy. I'm not saying that. I'm saying
No.
I'm just saying, like, if they're just like being serious and then they're like, oh. Okay, so if they're just like, okay, daddy, I'm like, all right,
Wait, say it again.
okay, daddy.
No. Yeah, like I'm saying, it's not like I'm like, oh my God, that was so hot. I'm just like, oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. I'm
right.
saying I'm not like turned on by it, but I do like it. It's a term of endearment.
To an extent, yes.
Yeah, I think the Italian version is Poppy, which I would actually go for.
Hi, Poppy.
What is your favorite term of endearment to call a woman?
Bitch. I'm just kidding. But no, honestly, not in that way, but like when you get close with somebody, blah blah blah, you know what I mean? It's almost like, you know how roasting people's our love language a little bit, or like giving them shit.
Yes.
Like when I see you, it's like, what's up, pussy?
Yeah.
Like that type of thing. But that's I was just kidding. I don't know.
I like honey a lot. I like that one.
Honey's probably like my favorite go-to, or like
Yeah. Hey, honey.
then throw a sweetie in there once in a while or something.
I don't think I've used sweetie a whole lot.
Yeah, that's why I throw it in there though, because I'm like, I can't use honey every time.
Yeah. Wyatt always says "milady," and I'm like, okay, stop.
Does he have a top hat, milady?
I think it's from Big Mouth or something.
He's dressed up like Peaky Blinders, milady.
Milady. He's got a pocket watch.
Dude, back in the like mobster days, like, do you think you would have worn the hat and everything?
Oh, if it was in, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
you
probably
definitely
what
would.
you would be wearing right now instead of a Carhartt beanie.
Maybe, yeah.
Because that's in. It looks great on you. But I'm saying at the time, we'd be dressed to the nines.
Well, I probably wouldn't have been in a suit.
What do you mean? Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Our racism was alive and well, wasn't it?
Or maybe I just would have been their errand boy.
I think you would have been fine.
I think it would have been pretty cool. Dude, you know where I really want to go?
Where?
Okay, so there's, I forgot what it's called. Fuck. It starts with an N. Not what you, not what you think it is. You start laughing. No, Nears or something like that. It's okay. It's the bar. It's in the Bronx where they filmed the bar scenes for Goodfellas, and it's open. It's
Oh,
an
no
actual bar you
shit.
can go to. They have the Goodfellas posters.
Oh
up.
my God, I would love
I
to go
want to
to
go there. It's like literally. It's okay. It literally is like in the movie. It's just an old school dive bar. I want to go there so bad.
Dude, I want to
So bad.
I want to go to somewhere like that. I want to go to a shitty dive bar in Boston, dude. Walk in, breathe in the culture. There's some guys, in a fucking
just
wife
full-
beater.
That's
eating a
just full.
club.
That's just full of Polacks who have nothing to lose.
Yeah, exactly. And you got fucking some rock song playing, wooden mugs slapping each other.
30 degrees. This guy is wearing shorts and a Boston jersey,
or a
sandals,
wife beater, dude. Fucking
Yeah.
that's what I see. Dude,
wife beater, backwards hat,
they haven't shaved in a while.
tucked in ears to the hat. Yeah.
Yeah, drinking a
A
Monster
lot
Energy.
of fat guys with the same, that really tiny chain link like necklace.
Yeah.
all of them have that on.
Yeah.
Yeah, with like the cross tattoo on their arm
Yeah,
or
it's
something.
like they all got to that amount of money and then didn't get past it. They all got to the starter chain and just, became alcoholics.
Yeah. Well, not some people. I feel like maybe they get to a certain level where it's like, hey, I'm comfortable. I'm not in any trouble like financially, so I'm completely content here. I think that's what a lot of people do.
Well, I'm not going to be a big chain guy unless I'm making millions. Like,
Oh yeah. I'm not.
and I'm not going to wear it all the time. Like, I do think like the black on black suit with like the nice Cuban link, that looks cool. But I'm also not going to try to represent something that I'm not.
Yeah, I think when the chain is worn outside, it's definitely a fashion statement. It looks great. I myself will not do it because I myself would not do it unless it was something very, very nice.
Exactly.
Like, or something insanely,
I don't
something that someone would see, but okay, that's why it's on the outside of the fucking shirt.
Exactly. And here's something I don't get. Like, I don't get the fake, like when people will get like an iced out chain and it's all fake diamonds. It's like, dude, you have to go back to your apartment. Like,
Okay, right? Like,
you,
okay,
you cannot hold up this statue.
Normal people, yes, that's annoying, but famous people do it all the time and it actually makes sense because people always try to rob them. And they're like, no, I have replicas of all my shit because I don't want to get robbed.
That makes sense. I'm saying for the average, okay, it's like me going out there with some crazy Cuban
No, yeah,
link
agreed.
that costs like $500,000. And
Yeah, I
then
agree.
I hop in my 2015 car and back into suburbia, into my suburban home. Like, it's
Yeah, I
like,
get that. Yeah.
Obviously, this is fake.
It's
This would
it's
make no sense.
ridiculous. Yeah, I hate
You
that.
can't keep that up. And that just seems stressful.
It does seem stressful, but I feel like that's a lot part of some people's like just upbringing. That's just what they do. You know what I mean?
Wear fake chains or act rich.
Like always want nice things, and if they don't have it, they have to act like
That's okay to want nice things.
Yeah.
And you don't have to have a ton of money to want nice things. But I don't put a Cuban gold link iced out chain
When the
under-
diamonds are dancing, but the diamonds aren't real kind of thing. Yeah.
I don't see that as nice things. Nice things is like, oh, I want like a nice home,
Yeah, I agree.
something that's decent.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying like I'm buying something else before a $50,000 chain.
Exactly.
Like I'm
yes.
buying other things that I
Yes.
would actually enjoy versus
Exactly.
a chain. I don't want a chain that bad.
Yeah.
I'd have to have a lot of leftover money to be
That-
like, you know
that
what?
is exactly
I'm
what I'm
bored.
saying.
I want an extra little thing.
That is exactly
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Do you Do you think that are you a big I personally am. Are you a big Pixar guy?
Pixar guy?
Like Pixar movies?
Ratatouille's on it.
Oh yes, Ratatouille. I mean,
One of the
Disney
best films
Disney
of all time.
I mean, Toy Story. I mean,
Cars.
Bugs Life. Where's it? Do you think that Pixar has made some of the probably can't be topped if you're talking about a company that has made so many iconic movies? Does Pixar trump everything else? Do you think?
I think that financially speaking, yes. Obviously, it is geared towards. You and I obviously watch way less Pixar
But
movies.
for a company that's such a niche market, it's for kids and shit mostly.
yeah,
And
they
they're
fucking
still
slay.
and it's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
But in the past years, can they keep it up?
I don't know. I mean,
I don't think so.
At some point, it's like, when are they going to run out of these ideas? Because, we had a movie about cars and then planes, and it's like, oh, now we're going to have The Secret Life of Shoes.
How many albatrosses can deliver a baby in a basket to a door? You know what I mean?
Exactly. And also with cars, like, so does Lightning McQueen, does he get like car insurance or does he buy
Dude,
life insurance?
Dude, you ever seen that scene in Cars? I didn't even notice it until I'm older now. Like, when he's it's in the first one when he's driving through the canyon with the light blue car bitch. He's trying to fuck her, and he's going on a date with her. He's driving around.
Yeah.
That's their date kind
Did
of thing.
they ever kiss in
Because
that
they're
movie?
cars.
Because they have
I don't know.
tongues.
I don't
Because
know.
I remember that's how he won, or he tied the race, was with his tongue.
Yeah, he probably put it in her exhaust pipe or something.
Yeah.
But anyways,
In her
remember
trunk.
they're driving in the back roads in the canyons and shit. There's this part, Lightning McQueen is in front of her, or no, he's behind her, and so she speeds, she speeds away, and then remember the mud goes like that. Remember that? And I saw this Twitter video and I was blown away. And he's like, bro, look, there's no mud or puddle on the road. She shit on his face.
No shit.
Go watch the scene.
Dude,
Go
they
watch the
throw in
scene.
some weird
Go watch the
shit.
scene. And then afterwards, she turns around and goes, ha ha ha. And then the guy's like, did she just shit on him?
Wait, someone said that in the movie?
No, like in the Twitter video, he's like, dude.
Oh.
And I was like watching this. I'm like, oh my God. He's like, dude, look. And it was crazy. He like slow-moed it. And then like he looks at it and he's like, and looks up. She's like smiling, looking back. I'm like, dude, did she just like shart on him?
She's got an oil leak or something.
Dude, it was crazy. Yeah.
Shit.
They add a lot of little shit like that in.
There's a lot of weird little like
I think at one point in the movie in Lion King, there's like sex written in the clouds or something.
Yeah, that's interesting. Also, oh, dude, on the cover of Little Mermaid, there's a frenulum in the fucking. There's that little castle thing. There's a straight up dick, dude. It's even got the dick tip.
Yeah, they do
fucking
that.
shaft.
They throw in like
I mean, I'm doing that. If
they
I'm
throw in
honest.
adult Easter eggs. I think that they either do that for fun or they're sick fucks. Well, they're children's movies, so they're probably sick fucks. But
They're probably really great people, but we're just like
that's a little. Yeah, there's a lot of weird Easter eggs. Like I don't know, but there's also great lessons in those movies.
There's always a moral to the story, which I think at some point like.
The Lion King story is a little hard to.
Yeah, I actually saw
Great movie, one of the best movies ever made. But
someone on Twitter called an avocado a Shreksticle because it. Dude, it literally looks like a fucking.
do you know Chris Farley was actually was supposed to be Shrek before he died?
Who was Shrek?
Mike Myers.
Mike Myers, huh?
And they had most of the movie done with Chris Farley's voice, but he died.
No
before
shit.
they finished it. So then Mike Myers took over.
Huh. Do you remember that movie Cats that came out?
Everyone remembers the movie.
There was a version with buttholes.
Yes, there
and then
was,
they
they had to go
CGI'd
back because
out
there was
the buttholes.
Yeah, yeah.
And so only the director has the butthole copy.
Who the fuck went and saw that, dude? Who? I want to know. Well, I'm not kidding you. I want a list.
I don't even know what it's about. It's a
people.
musical,
It's
right?
about- I guess about cats.
I mean, I'm all down for a musical. That's cool.
I don't even understand.
but Taylor Swift's in it, and
Yeah, and Jason Derulo is a fucking cat too. It's like, oh, cool, dude. Like, what are the stars thinking? Like, okay, I'll be in this too. Jason Derulo's a cat. I gotta be one.
yeah, who's the
What the fuck is going on, dude? Who looks at that and like in the writers' room? Okay, guys, we get all these stars. Okay, guys, no, seriously, guys. We get all these stars, and they're cats, right?
Okay.
They're cats, and there's a musical, and we get James Corden.
Yeah, that's what I was
James.
thinking of.
We get James Corden. It's just like, what the fuck are we doing? Who funds that? That's stupid as fuck.
I don't know who the investors
And
are.
I want to know who watched it. I want to know everyone I know.
No one went to the theater to be like,
know.
hey,
I
family,
want
you
to
want
know
to go watch Cats
if there's
tonight?
anyone I know. I want to know who went to the theater to watch it. I want to ask him, like, why the fuck would you do that? Why?
I mean, we actually don't know what the movie's about.
I
or
don't
the
need
premise.
to.
Maybe it's great.
I don't need to.
It sucks. It probably sucks.
I don't need to know what it's about. Do you need to know what Trolls is about to not go see it?
Okay, Justin Timberlake had a banger on that though.
I don't give a fuck how many bangers
I
he
got
had.
this feeling inside my bones.
That's what that's from.
It goes electric, baby, when I turn it on. Across my city, across my home. I got that sunshine in my pocket,
but that
something in my feet. Something, watch it. Yeah.
stop the feeling.
Yeah, there it is. Dude, JT was in his bag on that one. That's actually his number one song.
Dude, JT's been that guy for a while, right?
Mirrors, fucking all the NSYNC shit.
Dude, Mirrors was a banger.
Oh.
Sexy back.
Fucking what was the it was on the radio forever. Fuck, I don't remember. Great song though. He had some bangers. Anyways, back to the cats thing. I forgot to mention one thing about the butthole thing. They didn't have buttholes. He made them go back and redo the costumes or some shit. And
Wasn't it after the trailer or something?
Yeah, make sure they have buttholes, and then they took it out. There was a lot of thought on buttholes, and that's why I think something was awry there. Also, did you hear something about like the guy who like Victorious? By the way, one of my favorite shows as a kid. I had to watch it in person because I had a crush on Victoria Justice and Ariana Grande. That fucking lead song, no, the whole thing, even the second.
I've never even watched Victorious.
Really?
No. I think
Make It Shine was a fucking banger, dude. Victoria Justice, she fucking slayed it.
I don't know what it is. So
But anyways,
what's that one song? Is that what's the movie from? Is it Pitch Perfect? The Cup song. I got my ticket for the long way home.
I don't think I've ever seen
the
Pitch
Cups.
Perfect.
You've never heard the Cup song? That's a banger. Bangers and mash.
Zendaya had a song too. That was fucking good.
Zendaya, yeah. Replay?
Replay. Oh.
Absolute fucking
it's so
banger.
I haven't heard from her in a while. Like I
haven't heard from her.
I haven't
Yeah,
heard
she hasn't
about
texted
her.
me back.
No,
yeah.
I haven't heard about. Like she hasn't been in mainstream in a while.
I mean, I feel like she's always in mainstream. She's in Zendaya.
I just haven't seen like, you know.
Well, yeah, probably because Euphoria seasons or episodes aren't coming out every week or something.
Yeah, Euphoria's okay. The thing is like definitely
Like I'll watch it, but like I wasn't sitting there like, oh, the new episode's out.
yeah. I'm not like going out of my way to watch it, but you also don't watch a whole lot of shows. But which by the way, we have to watch The Last of Us.
Yeah, we're a couple episodes. Well, okay, the one that came out last week, or no, the one before
We
the
missed
one,
two.
the one before this one apparently was super fucking boring. But the one that just came out apparently was fucking crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes. Finish my sentence. Yeah.
That's what we do.
Yeah, that's what we do. But apparently it's super fucking good. So,
Yeah, I'm down. For
but
that.
then the one before that, everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's so fucking boring." I'm like, "Oh," because we already watched a couple, like one of the boring ones. I'm like, "Oh my god, this is boring."
Yeah, the thing is, I don't need a backstory. Just give me some action.
But I feel like they have
That's
to
what she
have
said.
that because, like, for the awards and what you can get recognized for, there has to be all the details have to get covered. Like, I wonder when they're looking for like Oscars nominations and shit. I'm saying when the people are sitting there watching the film, I'm assuming that these people are going all into the technicals that
Well,
normal
dude,
audience members don't give a fuck about.
There are some crazy. Dude, I remember like Iron Man won like sound engineering Oscar or whatever because of all the little shit.
Oh, yeah,
So there's
yeah.
a lot of different categories that we don't necessarily.
But I'm assuming like, yeah, I get that there's best actor, best supporting actor.
which is what social media blows up. But there's a fuck ton of them. I mean, there's sound engineering.
there is a fuck
there's
ton of them.
fucking-
But I'm saying in terms of like just the movie itself, I'm assuming that these people are sitting in a fucking room, just have done nothing their whole life to watch movies, and they're just like critiquing every little.
I guess that's what
fucking,
they're paid to do.
Yeah, so it's just. I'm assuming that's why they have
So
to
if
be.
you want an
so,
Oscar or a Grammy one of these days, what's your walk up song when you walk up?
if I win a Grammy,
Or an Oscar?
well, because if you win a Grammy, it's your own song usually.
Okay, an Oscar. You won an Oscar. And they're like, and ladies and gentlemen, the winner for Best Supporting Actor.
Many Men by 50 Cent.
Really? Nice. That's a good
Many
one.
Men. With the I'd be like,
You're all shaking hands.
I'm shaking all the hands.
fucking
I'm passing by P. Diddy and Ellen DeGeneres. Why are they sitting together? I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
They always sit stars in weird places together, man.
Yeah. What was Christina Aguilera and Britney Spears always sat next to each other, I believe, but they didn't like
They
each
have
other.
they have seating charts though, don't they? They sit there, put their
God,
pictures up.
You know, you're fucking 45, still have a curfew kind of shit. It's
But what?
we're
But like, do you
fucking-
think? I want to know behind the scenes. Like, obviously, someone comes in. Like, let's just say,
Like, hey,
I'm
can
not
we
even saying
swap
I'm not even saying a beef. They're like, hey, I don't want to sit next to fucking this guy. You know what I mean?
I know. It's like, hey, I don't want to sit behind Shaq. I can't see.
Yeah, I want to know how much that actually goes on. I bet you a lot does. You know what I mean?
No, I think
like this guy's like, dude, I don't want to sit next to Ellen 3 years in a row.
Yeah, and it's like, dude, if I'm next to Logic again, he's gonna pitch me a new fucking screenplay.
he's like, dude, who you sit next to? Ray J. Fuck.
Yeah. Bill Cosby comes back to like, dude, like we've already swapped it 18 times. I don't think he'll be invited.
I don't think so either. Yeah, I don't think a
not.
convicted sex offender can be.
How's he making it back though? There's no one's gonna go to that show.
Well, it's even worse. Is he's a free man. He's been out.
Oh yeah.
He's tweeting and everything.
Weird. Well, it's
I wandered on his Twitter after we talked about that one day just to see him. I'm like, does this guy tweet? And he tweets. People
O.J. Simpson tweets
People
all
are
the
wishing him
time.
happy birthday, and he's like, thank you.
I think they took away O.J. Simpson's verified status, which was hilarious. But now you can just do it.
Well, did you see O.J. Simpson had like a reaction to the Alex Murdaugh case? Remember the guy the councilman, South Carolina guy that killed his wife and son or something like that? And then I forgot what it was, but there was some weird thing to it. And he was like, and O.J. Simpson was like on the face like, all right, well, everyone wants to know my reaction to this. I thought he was about to be like, as someone who got away with murder. But I don't understand. Okay, in the infamous OJ case in the glove, it's like, okay, even if the glove fit, is that sufficient evidence to throw this guy away?
I feel like it was one of those the whole world.
And how do they know if it fits? Have you ever tried on something that looks like it fits, but it doesn't fit,
He
right?
tried it on in the courtroom.
I know. I'm saying, but like, how do the people know that, okay, like, just because it went around his hand doesn't mean it fit? Like, if you're trying a shoe on, that maybe it looks like it fits, but your feet have a little too wiggle
Maybe
room.
he just fucking drank a shitload of carbs and shit and got his hands to swell up and then fucking tried it. That's what I did.
I don't think that's likely, but
Dude, have you ever, after a long night of drinking, my face swells, my hand swells?
not that much.
I'm saying if I'm on the verdict of going to jail for the rest of my
How
life.
well he probably wouldn't know that they're gonna have him try a glove on. That would ruin the whole thing.
He's got good lawyers, I would think.
Well, he doesn't probably have good lawyers at the time.
Yeah, he got away with
Well,
it.
Pawn Stars actually sold.
Or we don't know if he did it,
They,
but-
I think
they had his vehicle.
I don't know if they bought it or passed it up. The Bronco.
Passed it up,
This
yeah.
guy who was his ex-manager, which I don't know how he ended up getting it, but he ended up trying to
Managers always gotta
selling it
win.
to Pawn Stars. Or whatever. I think he wanted like 40 or 50 grand or something.
I thought it was a ton, like 500, I thought, or some shit.
Oh, maybe it was more.
That's an iconic.
I think maybe that's what they offered him because they're like, dude, I'm gonna,
Yeah. Well, we're at 42.
Well, shit. Oh, you didn't do the Patreon. Eh?
Make sure you check out Patreon, patreon.com/around the lunch table. Patreon.com/ATLT for episodes early-ish, exclusive content. Also, make sure you check out the State Champ podcast. Their new set is almost done. They have spent a ton of time and money setting that up. It's going to look absolutely gorgeous. Almost done with that, so make sure you check out the boys over at the State Champ podcast. ATLTstore.com. Going to have some new shit coming out for springtime. We have some coasters. Go buy a coaster. Five beans. Go fucking buy a coaster. It'd be great.
We probably
It'll
gotta
look
get some
good.
of those.
Yeah, we do. Z, where can they find you?
They can find me at Isaiah_Leslie on Instagram. James, where can they find you?
They can find me at Jack_Spence or both of our Instagrams at the Around the Lunch Table Instagram page.
And ATLTstore.com. Don't forget, please. We're going to add a lot of other things coming with the summer and the springtime, as said before. We really come alive in that time of year. And of course, as we announced last time, we will be doing some interviews at the Gorge this summer in June.
Beyond
Wonderland.
Wonderland.
We will be doing some interviews and some fun things there. So, that's about it. We will see you guys next week. And see ya. Let's get rowdy up in here.